Right on Mike begins to move. The trailer now. Aqua Bambino down the back stretch. A race. Past the quarter pole. Fanny Ridge has the lead. 3. Saluki Princess begins to close ground. The outside, that's Benny Seabird ahead. Silver Days first at the rail. Midway through the turn, Fanny Ridge still has the lead. 4. Then it's Saluki Princess, and down the lane they come. Fanny Ridge by 4. Saluki Princess. Fanny Ridge out front. Horses coming on the track for the second race of the afternoon. Field of 8 racing 6 1/2 furlongs. Number 1, Saluki Princess with jockey Mark Bogue. Saluki Princess races for Roger Nyquist, trained by Terry Beckner. Number 2, Right On Mike with jockey Tim Neal. Right On Mike owned and trained by Maxine Farnsworth. Number 3, Don't Talk About It with jockey Mike Bays. Don't Talk About It races for George Sylvester, trained by Pat Truitt. Number 4, Fly Off with jockey Tad Skaggs. Fly Off races for Bob and Carol Wilson, trained by Carol Wilson. Number 5, Call Ladybug with jockey Tim Johnson. Call Ladybug races for Bob and Mary Britton, trained by Bob Britton. Number 6, Proberta with jockey Richard Sanchez. Proberta races for Harry Tarbell, trained by Dale Muir. Number 7, Monterey Girl with jockey Julian Ochoa. Monterey Girl owned and trained by Richard Acuto. And number 8, Supreme Sally with jockey David Chavez. Supreme Sally races for Paul Griffith, trained by Dick Wild. And that's the field for the second race. 8 racing 6 1/2 furlongs. Post time at 1:22. We have about 5 minutes until post time. Big time.
60 70. Bring them up. got his hand behind his back.
They're off. Monterey Girl pokes ahead in front. Inside, don't talk about it. On the extreme outside, Supreme Sally. Down along rail, Saluki Princess moves and now takes command. Midway through the turn, Saluki Princess has the lead 3 parts of a length. Don't talk about it right there on the outside, Supreme Sally. Then down along rail, that's Fly Off with Call Ladybug. Down the lane they come for the first time. Saluki Princess and Don't Talk About It heads apart as they go to the clubhouse turn. Up third, that's Supreme Sally. Then it's back to Fly Off, Call Ladybug. Then Proberta with Right On Mike, and the trailer is Monterey Girl. Down the back stretch they race now with Saluki Princess taking the lead 1. Don't Talk About It right there. Then Supreme Sally up third on the outside, Call Ladybug ahead. Then it's Fly Off, down along the rail, Right On Mike, and Proberta. The trailer remains Supreme Sally. Through the turn, Saluki Princess has the lead. Here comes Supreme Sally on the outside. Those two now hook up, heads apart. They turn for home. Supreme Sally takes command, and down the lane they come. Supreme Sally drawing away. Supreme Sally, Saluki Princess. Horses now on the track for the 9th race. The field of 7 racing 6 1/2 furlongs. Number 1, Jewel Bud with jockey Laurie Giovanoni. Jewel Bud races for Maple Valley Stable, trained by Cal Bays. Number 2, Old Man's Dream with jockey David Chavez. Old Man's Dream owned and trained by Ray Hoover. Number 3, Doctor's Notes with jockey Julian Ochoa. Doctor's Notes races for Ethel Keene, trained by L.F. Keene. Number 4, Mima's Pride with jockey Mike Bays. Mima's Pride owned and trained by Jack Franks. Number 5, Too Many Bobs with jockey Tim Neal. Too Many Bobs races for Robert Masica and Bob Jones, trained by Bob Jones. Number 6, Mesmerized with jockey Mark Bogue. Mesmerized races for Silver Cloud Ranch, trained by Jimmy Taylor Jr. And number 7, Time to Move Sue with jockey Richard Sanchez. Time to Move Sue races for Lorraine Babbitt and Bob Reynolds, trained by Lorraine Babbitt. That's the field for the 9th race. Post time at 4:20. We have about 4 minutes until post time. Flag is up. And they're off. Time to move Sue. Breaks on the lead. Too Many Bobs breaks late. On the outside, that's Old Man's Dream. Doctor's Notes right there. Down along the rail, Jewel Bud. Then it's back to Mesmerized, Mima's Pride, and Too Many Bobs. Top of the lane for the first time. Time to move Sue still has the lead too. Old Man's Dream right there. Then it's Doctor's Notes and Jewel Bud with Mesmerized. Then Mima's Pride and Too Many Bobs. Through the clubhouse turn. Time to move Sue still on the lead too. Old Man's Dream right there. Then a gap of 5, and we go to Doctor's Notes with Jewel Bud. Now on the outside, Mesmerized. Then Mima's Pride and Too Many Bobs. Down the backstretch, they race past the quarter pole. Into the far turn with Time to Move Sue on the lead. Right there, Old Man's Dream. Then Jewel Bud. Doctor's Notes outside, Mesmerized. They turn for home with Time to Move Sue. Here comes Old Man's Dream. They turn for home, and down the lane they come. Here comes Old Man's Dream on the outside. Old Man's Dream and Time to Move Sue. Old Man's Dream out front. Horses now coming on the track for the 9th race. Field of 6 racing 5 1/2 furlongs. Number 1, Schwima with jockey Tad Skaggs. Schwima, owned and trained by Dale Muir. Number 2, Sit Back Lady with jockey Laurie Giovannoni. Sit Back Lady races for Juanetta Eicherman, trained by Gary Eicherman. Number 3, Such a Hope with jockey Kevin Allen. Such a Hope races for Paul and Hazel Falcons and Charles Smedley, trained by Charles Smedley. Number 4, Fanny Ridge with jockey David Chavez. Fanny Ridge races for Paul Griffiths, trained by Dick Wild. Number 5, Casual Sid with jockey Tim Neal. Casual Sid races for Greg Schweitzer, trained by Roland Ferguson and assistant trainer Sheldon Paldanius. And number 6, Unique Native with jockey Mike Bays. Unique Native, leased by and trained by Gary Roberts. That's the field for the 9th race. Post time at 7:46. We have about 2 minutes until post time.
You left me sitting in my chair, picking up this damn button.
Flag is up. Such a Hope comes out of latch early. Right there, Casual Sid. The extreme outside, that's Unique Native. Down along the rail, Schwema. With Sit Back Lady. Fanny Ridge is the trailer. As they go to the clubhouse turn, they're 3 wide with Such a Hope, Casual Sid, Unique Native, down along the rail, Schwema. Outside the Sit Back Lady, the trailer remains Fanny Ridge. Top of the back stretch, Such a Hope still has the lead 1. Casual Sid begins to close. Then Unique Native on the outside, Sit Back Lady moving strongly. They're 4 wide as they go to the far turn. That's Such a Hope still on the lead ahead. Right there, Sit Back Lady comes back. Between the horses, Casual Sid, Unique Native looks for room on the outside and moving Fanny Ridge. They turn for home 3 wide. Casual Sid comes right back. On the outside, here comes Fanny Ridge. Down the lane they come. Casual Sid outside, Fanny Ridge up front.